Okay, so when we last left our characters, we had just finished reading through like the equivalent of the Grognak the Barbarian comic book. I think in that we picked up this actual art degree thought cabinet thing. I can't even look at this shit. So our perception is -1 for a second, but that's got an hour and a half on it. This has got 2 hours, 1 minute. This is the one that will allow me to finally click on these fucking bubbles. These things that I've had to like resist clicking on forever. Soon I'll be able to actually click on some of this shit. Can remove the shirt now and put on and drag. Okay. Did all that? One cool thing is that, and I mean, obviously I'm probably repeating myself, but the time doesn't go by. Hello, JP Strat, however you say that name. Bit of a weird name you got there, fellow. There we go. That time doesn't advance while we're moving around. It's so unique and cool. So you can explore totally different parts of the city and not pass that much time.
A man in his late 20s with a thin, unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Cool. Forgot how to do like a pop-out chat. This works perfectly.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim
I
Kitsuragi
might not do
from
it.
Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
I was gonna say I'll use this time for a second. I might not do as good of a job. I'll try to say what I'm gonna select, but I might not do as good of a job of reading the unspoken dialogue in the chat itself. Which obviously normally it's not super important if you don't hear it. Okay.
Right. Now,
I say
know
nothing.
it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report a dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finding a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant. Okay, some of them are like relevant. I guess I should read
You said
those.
you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Oh my gosh, this guy manages mini cafeterias. Well, job.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
What the fuck is this guy on about? Also, I changed the game volume up a little bit, and I increased my microphone volume quite a bit. So, if it sounds noticeably different at all, let me know. If it doesn't sound different, that's okay too. But I can make adjustments still if I need to. I'm not sure if the game volume is loud enough, but I also don't. I know it could be too loud really quickly.
I didn't imply that. Detective. I have everything. You?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Okay, I'm sorry. I always, it's so funny, like reading this shit. So it's like I always forget to read it out loud. So, Kim finished asking questions and looking at his notebook. He asks if I have any questions, so I do. Oh, I said out loud. Oh, do you mean I have questions? So we're just mega clueless. Dialogue could be turned up a little more. Okay. It's so embarrassing how clueless we are. Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that.
Probably this one.
Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Alright, bro, chill. Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Okay, did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
It says to... It said press 1 again, but I asked where exactly is the body. So I'm going to ask 3 instead.
She went away because none of your business. Extra fine.
I said fine. Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias I manage. 3. Get over it.
Mm-hmm. That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
One moment you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly
I don't
turned
think,
around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
I don't think I'm expected to be... I feel like this is a critical failure. I'm pretty sure I need to pass that. I don't know what's happening though. What the fuck? It doesn't actually specify that I need to pass it, but there's no way I don't need to. So here I can take this time to Okay, I cranked it up quite a bit there. Let's see if that helps at all.
A man in his...
Mr.
Yes?
I am Kim Kitsuragi, right?
No.
Do you have an...
As a matter of...
You said you'd...
What? Of Mark?
But you still...
Yes,
I didn't imply that. I have everything.
Yes. Behind... That's easy. I don't know who killed him. What are you, crazy? She went away. Extra fine. No, I'm not. I have 3 cafeterias I manage.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
So at that point, I was number 5, and then... Okay, I think I say this.
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
I can't believe I just ran into that poor old lady. I must have totally misread what I needed to be doing there. So what do I owe this place for? Why are you trying to charge me money?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real.
Okay.
Then there's
Fair.
the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was
What?
the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
That's my shoe. I think my shoe went through the window.
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. you've run a tab of 30 real. Actually, more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
Yes, place him under arrest. That seems like a good idea. It says 2 and then 3? What exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
I'm not sure. It's interesting how dumb we're playing. I feel like it's to build credibility that we lost our mind. Interesting. Where do I get said money from?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Lol.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
Damn, he's dead serious. Why do I need money?
For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an asshole.
Proceed and show him the coins you found. Is this money?
Yes, it is.
That was 3. Count them and give them to him. That's 10 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. I'm now down to 90, right?
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
Oh, that's really sad. We just basically we are just so pathetic and helpless that people actually are not trying to fuck us over entirely. Because we seem mentally ill. I think I'm supposed to press 2 here.
It is.
It demonstratively suppresses a world-weary sigh.
You're under arrest now. Oh my gosh, it happened. The thing that I was worried about. Oh my gosh. No. I trolled.
A man.
Mr. Gart,
Yes.
I am Kim
Oh my gosh,
Kitsuragi,
it's
right?
so hard
No,
to
I'm-
stay
Do you have
where
a-
I
As
need
a
to
matter
be.
of
I was
fact,
totally
I
just
do.
reading
You said
off
you-
the wrong
what?
one,
But you
I can
still-
click
Yes,
through these
I know.
now.
I didn't imply that. I have everything. You?
Yes, yes. He means, do you have behind this? That's easy. I don't know. What are you? She went away. Extra far. No, I have 3.
Let's go.
Not so fast. Oh,
The IIR, or Inter...
wow. You're a genius. Let's see. Another thing you've annihilated is... What are you? A philosopher? Money is what grown-up people... Are you...
Some do take recompense,
Shit, I was
but
supposed to
only
count
to
these though.
survive.
Yeah, but there's just lots of different lists of numbers, and I actually was just reading off the wrong list of number. But then I thought I was going through this one really fast and knew what I was doing, and now I'm like, oh shit, where do I? So this is 1.
Are you serious?
Some do take recompense.
For survival. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an asshole.
Oh my gosh. I'm actually so fucked now. My brain.
A man.
Mr.
Yes?
I am Kim Kitsuragi from... Right.
No.
Do you have a...
As a matter of fact,
You said you...
What? Oh,
But you still know your way around.
yes,
I didn't imply that. I have everything.
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions? Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted up. That's easy. See that door there? I don't know who killed him. What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him. She went away because none of your... Extra fine. No, I'm not the... I have 3 cafeterias I manage.
Let's go.
Not
5.
so fast. Oh,
one.
excuse me.
The IIR.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20. Another thing you've annihilated. What
Two.
are you, a philosopher?
Since I woke up, so this is where I got off course right here. Since I woke up, I have even trouble remembering those basic concepts of reality.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or... Are you serious?
Some do take recompense.
For survival, to pay me. If you run out of money, you die.
Oh,
It's like that for all
proceed,
of
but
us.
don't show him the
Me
coins
too.
this time. They're yours.
That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an asshole.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's Cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
He shrugs.
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
It tells me to click 4 twice in a row. I swear I read somewhere else that I was supposed to click the one where like I said I don't have a home because that's like what I'm looking. I have like the hobo perk I'm supposed to get, but it says to click 4. Fuck this place. I'll take my chances on the street.
No, don't. There's no need. You really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them. Ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
It said 4 and then 2, and there was no 2 option.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. You don't really know, do you?
I don't. Does this mean I'm homeless?
South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
So that's ultimately what we wanted, so that's good. We'll internalize that as well. Research time 4 hours, 20 minutes. Clean. A hobo and a cop. A hobo cop. Upsides can be disheveled, doesn't have to wash, carries himself with a lurched gusto. Hobo cop doesn't need anything or anyone. No one can kick you out because you don't have a home. Never pay rent again. Never again here. You're drunk. Why did you even come home, Harry? Go home. You're embarrassing yourselves. Downsides, are there any? I mean, seriously, give me one. So, we are a hobo cop and an art cop at the same time. We're an art snob and we're a hobo. Fuck it. Doesn't have to make sense. Okay, I think we fucked that up, but whatever. I'm gonna make a separate save. I guess that doesn't help me because I didn't really save before either. Just quick save. Oh well. Exactly. I can't wait to just pick up all the bottles ever.
Hello again, sweetie.
Hello, my lady. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
Tug on her heartstrings.
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
It isn't easy for me to ask this of anyone, but I'm at the end of my rope. Any money you have could help me.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
She unfastens a gold commemorative pin from her left jacket pocket and drops it onto your palm.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas-relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, San Baptiste, Summer 31,
It is so
Dinghy
nice.
Races.
It's easy. You bring a valuable item to a pawnbroker, who then gives you money for it. You can get it back later for a slightly larger sum if it hasn't been sold, but you never end up doing that anyway. Cross the plaza and follow the road along the coast. Down by the water, there'll be a shack nestled against an old stone facade. That's the pawn shop. An old friend of my husband's goes there often. He says the owner is quite helpful.
Yes, we've been there.
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the Items tab. You can pawn these items when talking to Roy.
Cool. I promise I'll buy it back for you once I have more money.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back.
I've got to get going now. Okay. What a sweet lady.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
If they don't make me take out the crowbar, I need to remember to grab it this time. I'm gonna pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow Saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the Lieutenant's default radio station is.
Ignore Alice and press the button labeled Save. Blasted. Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I need something. I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Hi, this is me here. I work at your station.
10-4, what's your status? Over.
My status,
10-18, 10-20, over.
Can you repeat that, please?
10-18, 10-20, over.
Please just talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing to me.
State your message, sir. Over.
I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
Is it him? What does he want?
He says he needs money.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
It is paramount to the investigation that you grant me more money.
He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Please, I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight.
He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vicmar said...
Dang, this is weird. It's like the options don't necessarily line up with what is written here. Like after, so I clicked 2, and then it said click 1, but there was only 1, 1, and then it said to click 2 again. 2, 1, 2, 3. I mean, so I clicked 2. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. Please come get me. Wait, that's, I don't think that's what I'm supposed to be saying here. Whatever, we saved before this, right? I mean, I'm just gonna...
He said, it's okay. You can do it, sir. Over.
Oh gosh, I just complained saying I didn't want to be here anymore.
What is he saying?
Did you want anything else, sir? Many of your colleagues are also here. Over.
Oh my gosh, what is this? This is horrifying. I'm cringing. Please, I don't want to be here. I have to.
He terminated the connection. I guess he was in a hurry.
Yeah, see, it tells me to pick like 2 next, so something weird happened. Please, I'm scared. I can't breathe. Help me.
Falls silent and light.
What was that? It's okay, detective.
We call it subterfuge in the force. Ever heard about it?
We should get on with our tasks. Work always helps me center myself.
I have no idea what the fuck just happened. I did not just save the game. Yeah, so sometimes, I don't know, like, and I mean, it's really nice that you put the monitor up high, and it actually makes it like a million times easier to see what I'm doing, but, let me save the game manual. But it's still hard, and I don't know, yeah, maybe it's because it's dark, maybe it's because I'm tired. I think it probably is, so I'm gonna, like, read it out loud.
Preheater gauge.
1,
The frequency tablet, the soft purr.
3,
Hello, Alice. Please.
This is Officer.
Under the green prime,
1,
Just a
10-2,
a scrawny old man.
1,
10-4, what's your status?
1,
10-18, 10-20,
1.
10-18, 10-20, over.
So at this point, it told me to do 3 1s in a row, which I did, and now it says to do 2, but there's only 1, so
State your message, sir. Over.
now I'm gonna do 2. See, now, but see, I have to assume at this point that it is, now it just had 1 too many, or like not enough 1s, and then it wants me to do 2 now, because that's why I'm here, is to talk about the, I wonder if they wanted me to start here.
10-9, repeat message, over. 10-4, message received.
Is it him?
Says he lost his badge.
He what? He lost his badge?
Who lost his badge?
Dick fuck.
It's Officer Dick
Dick, defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on, operator, tell us maybe.
He's asking you to stop.
Of course it's here.
Satellite officer Vicmar
I said
concurs,
+1,
losing your
okay,
badge
see, that's-
is...
It's hard. I mean, I can find like something else if if there's just like
Inside,
inconsistencies.
you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone,
There's a
pull-out
one.
toolbox, and the soft glow of the frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled the soft purr.
Hello, Alice.
131.
This is officer.
Under
That
the
makes
green
sense.
prime line, a yellow
Just a second, officer.
That's the
10-2,
first one.
scrawny
Here's the
old
second
man.
one.
10-4, what's your status?
Here's the
Over.
third one.
10-18, 10-20, over.
Oh, and then I go 2.
State your message, sir. Over.
1, badge
10-9,
missing.
repeat message, over. 10-4,
Badge is
message
basically
received.
gone.
This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does...
Says he
I go
lost his
2
badge
next.
and need...
He what? He lost his badge?
Who
Say
lost his
nothing.
badge?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on, operator, tell him to stop. This is serious.
He's asking you to stop. Says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite officer Vicmar concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over.
See, and then I think it says to press 1.
He says this has probably happened to other...
Oh god damn it.
Satellite officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation.
Mullen dicked us.
See, it doesn't ever look like that. But every time I do it, I am realizing I did make a mistake somewhere. But it's like, what the fuck is this so difficult? Maybe I just need to play this during the daytime, I think.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers.
I don't understand
a
why
radio
it's so
button,
difficult.
The frequency, the soft
This is precinct.
Hello, Alice.
1,
under the
3,
green
1. We have it up till there for sure.
scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle.
I wish I could,
smoking,
like, highlight.
with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus.
10-4, what's your status? Over. Ten 18, 10-20, over. State your message, sir. Over. 10-9,
Badge is
repeat
missing.
message. Over.
Badge is
10-4,
missing.
message
Is it him?
says he lost.
He what?
Say
Who lost
nothing.
his badge?
Dick fuck...
It's Officer Dick Mullen.
Dick Mullen, defend
I
yourself.
say,
He's asking you to
1.
stop. Says this is serious.
Of course it's serious.
Satellite officer Vicmar concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over. He says this.
Oh god damn it.
Satellite officer
Mullen dicked us.
can't we just move on? I want to get this reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all just please stop saying lost his badge for a moment?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
The room at the other end of the line erupts in volcanic laughter.
Sergeant Person was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
Wait, where was I at in that one? I said it's a 3 and then 1. 2, 2, 2, 1.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
I don't have my gun.
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Convince them that you did not lose your gun.
Even before you can get the words out.
No. Okay. I wonder if I can save while I am in mid-dialogue. We need to try it out this time. Just as an experiment.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers.
So that was going pretty well. I managed to follow it, so it literally has just been human error every time.
Under the green,
just sucking dick on following.
a scrawny old...
10-4, what's your status? 10-18, state your message, sir. 10-9, repeat 10-4.
Is it him?
Says it does.
You what? Kulak, Dick? It's opposite.
Dick Mudd, defend yourself.
He's asking.
Of course it's him.
Satellite officer. He says the...
Oh god.
Satellite officer.
Mullen dicked us.
2 and then 3. When you do that back to back, they do 1 after
10-4.
Fuck me.
What's going...
Silver.
His badge. He asks you to...
Why? Did he find it?
Sergeant Orson. He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Okay, I'm gonna try doing an... Oh no, it won't let you quick save or anything in the conversation.
10-9, come again.
New heights.
Ask him. Sergeant Orson.
Check your pockets. No.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun.
Even before you...
Fuck, this is difficult actually. But the rest of it was actually pretty easy and fast there. I feel like I lost my audience at some
Inside,
point.
you see a set of steering levers, a radio mic, the frequency, the soft...
Hello, Alice.
Under the...
10-2,
a scrawny...
10-4, what's your status? Over. 10-18, 10-20, state your message, sir. Over. 10-9, repeat message. Over. 10-4.
Is it him?
Says it.
You what?
Kulak is Dick. It's opposite.
Dick, defend yourself.
He says,
Of course.
satellite officer. He says,
Oh god.
satellite.
Mullen dick.
10-4.
Fuck.
What's going...
Silver.
His badge. He lost it.
He asks,
Why?
Sergeant Orson.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
He's not replying. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that.
New heights.
Ask him. Sergeant Orson.
Check your pockets. No.
10-9, come in, officer. You...
Even before you... Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-up, the frequency, the soft...
Hello, Alice.
Under the...
10,
a scrawny...
10-4, 10-18, state your... 10-4,
Is it him?
says it.
You what?
Kulak Dick. It's opposite.
Dick, defend yourself.
He's asking,
Of course.
satellite officer. He says,
Oh god.
satellite officer.
Mullen.
10-4.
Fuck.
What's going...
Silver.
He lost his...
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again.
New heights.
Ask him. Sergeant Orson.
Check your pocket. No.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my...
Even before you can get the words
The
out,
rules are different
everything
though.
gets scrambled in.
It's just that it's a 42%. But dang, I feel like I failed it 4 times in a row. I feel like I should have gotten... I should be like almost guaranteed to get it one of these times.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio mic, the frequency, the soft...
Hello, Alice.
Under the...
10,
a scrawny...
10-4, 10-8, state your message. 10-4,
Is it him?
says it.
You what?
Kulak Dick. It's opposite.
Dick, defend...
He says,
Of course.
satellite officer. He says,
Oh god.
satellite officer.
Mullen dick.
10-4.
Fuck.
What's going...
Silver.
He lost...
His badge. He asks you,
Why?
Sergeant Orson.
You don't have it.
He's not replying. 10-9.
New.
Ask. Sergeant.
Check your pocket. No. It's gone.
10-9, coming officer. You get...
Lying
Got it.
over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over.
And I can't save. Fuck. So it says this is a skill check reload. It failed. And then after that, one again actually lost my gun. If reloaded. 1, 3, 2. Oh my gosh, I feel like I worked so hard to get to this point. I'm so nervous to click the wrong one. I don't understand what he wrote. So I did the one. This is the skill check where I said, no, I didn't lose my gun, to lie.
Then 4, I know I already wrote it in a report, but it will stay on my desk for a few days. Over.
Well, he says he already knew. I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you.
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything.
Right, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir.
Okay, I heard you, no funds.
Anything else, sir? Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
A metallic drawer slides out from the pry bar. Feels nice and cold and useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. It's robust, weatherproof, and lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Run your fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation: don't even think you can drive my MC.
Fuck. Closed door. So we took the rest of the tools out of the toolbox while we were here. That's good. I think that everything went about as well as it could with the station. I guess we just have to call them and get utterly humiliated. Seems like it's part of the process. You will now have the pry bar and flashlight whipped from the toolbox for later. Head over to the bookstore real quick and we can get our last cop art requirement. I need my lounge jacket and my shirt.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to feel warm. Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
It's fucking raining, by the way. I should have a word with the store owner, maybe.
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Oh. What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Why would anyone want to read about crime?
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
Oof. She examined you as if to find something policeman-like. See, it's so hard. So I did a bunch of ones there, and then the one I just did, so I think there's another one. Huh, what does a cop look like then?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
Oh shit. That's what that one guy was just talking about. You know, nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. That's just the stupid fantasy of a man.
She looks at Dick Mullen, frowning.
Yeah, sorry girl. Nobody looking like Dick Mullen in the real world.
He isn't even drawn right.
He isn't even drawn right. This is not how human shoulders work. The perspective is all wrong.
She examines the picture, trying to find whatever is wrong with it. She then shrugs and puts the book aside, unconvinced.
That's just no way to cop. I can do it way better than Dick Mullen.
Sure you can, sir. He's just a fictional character. He'll be no match for you. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Dang, if only I had this composure shit, that would be I'd smurf on him. Maybe not. Let's see if we got it. We got it. Art cop. Okay. That down. Head north of the broken fence and examine the cylinder dumpster on the left. This is the broken fence.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in Rags."
Which I think is the name of the place that I'm staying.
There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
Just a trash container? There is no such thing. Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Yes, I feel like there's something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
It's just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in there.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get the
We
lock
could
open?
try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage,
Or, Lieutenant?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Head back inside the hotel, speak with the bartender, and talk about the key to receive it. Head back to the dumpster and open it with the key. Interesting. We're still just ignoring these kids. Are you serious? They can't keep getting away with it, man.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Kim is so level-headed. I love this guy.
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
What if I told you I am a hobo, or soon to be one, rummaging through that trash? Will you keep me out too?
Yes. Sir, I'm sorry the RCM is having financial trouble, but it's not this establishment's problem. Callous? What are you?
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the nine-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism. He killed himself.
No one was implying you were, officer. Where were we?
What do you need?
It concerns the case. Please.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Got the keys, motherfuckers.
This trash container is locked. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobocop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
My hand is shaking. Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Disgusting.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the box of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Dive further.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Interesting.
Drop them in here, officer.
The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. Bag the trousers.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty. Or empty. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but...
He looks into the container.
The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Oh, bag it.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
The fuck's he on about, kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
All I said was, yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them there, but they're obviously eavesdropping hardcore on us.
See?
You think someone from the Whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it up.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable-looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Oh god, it didn't mention anything about this. I don't want to say like this stupid shit that we've been so serious up until now.
Boring. Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. Be sure some has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies, organized crime or worse. Official notes sometimes contain informants' names, even undercover. It will also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Anyway, where were we?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Wow, an Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon, half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
What's a knock cannon? I don't know.
It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however.
What?
And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000, easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself. No, you won't. Because none of those things are real. They're not actually in there. All you see is food waste and crisp wrappings.
A cruel jest. There must be something.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron.
The Yellow Man, an antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Take the mug.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, Kim is like, what?
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
I just can't use them yet. We did this already. Damaged ledger. This ledger you found in the trash is full of notes written in a man's dense cursive. Have a closer look, maybe it can be salvaged. At this point, I had completed the thought cabinet for... Remove the toilet paper. Let's see if I can still just do it like this.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Yeah.
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Smell the ledger.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The ledger now looks marginally better.
Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Hey, Lieutenant, what's this?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property. It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example?
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Oh, cool.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Heck yeah, that's all, thank you.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
There was a mention of a naming convention here?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Actual art degree. Aren't you mad? Oh, breakthrough is imminent. I don't have it yet, but it's imminent.
A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Oh mine, they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar Parlor. Even the rare article-free collapse at tenement.
Maybe? I haven't seen her
Murder
do that in a
features
while.
prominently
I don't know
throughout.
what she was doing out there.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Where was she at that you told her to go lay down?
We were right out here in the living room.
What's she doing?
She's sitting there staring at me. I told her to lay down and she started growling at me. And I said, you need to use potty, and she needs to go.
Okay, I'll take her out.
I was like,
Give me your blanket thing.
huh?
Give me your blanket thing.
This?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you're in here, you won't be able to see it. Biscuit, move. I don't want to hurt you.
You should just leave the hoodie on. Just leave it.
You don't want to?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'll get right under the blanket.
Yes, me.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene? Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
Your secret is safe with the rotten cabbage of papers in your hand. Writing covers almost all there is for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event. The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But the lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. He is not really saying anything, just standing.
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria. It's not exactly poetry, but a satisfying slash. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Furies are at home in the mirror. The setting sun, shit on a stick. Actually, I don't have one. Or maybe the Hanged Man. How about that? Seems appropriate.
That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
Easy, lab.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
I still can't save. I'm like, is there anything I have to do to finish them?
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What types of forms are these?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And you don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work. A monetary penalizer. These are all in a print, a dozen pages of yes, all that remains now is to fill those. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with.
Oh.
The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What did you say the color was?
Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
What? Shake the fuck.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? And something small inside. Light. Made of paper or cardboard. Or dried flowers, perhaps. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands. U4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
this point I'd completed Jamais Vu, but dude, we're like not even, I think I'm like the 90% or whatever, 92%. We're just a little bit behind. I don't know that it's so bad. And we'll now gain, we'll go back to the shortly continue by smelling the ledger.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
Lovely.
You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called Fermi Discrete, or Axel, or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
Disgusting.
Which? You're not sure you smelled this one yet. Or worse, you have the nagging feeling you might have missed it. Arson, petty theft, you don't exactly close.
We're done here.
Actual art degree.
Thought completed.
Trite, contrived, mediocre, milquetoast, amateurish, infantile, cliche and gonorrhea-ridden peon to conformism. I fucked me. Affront to humanity. War crime. Should literally be tried for war crimes. Resolutely shit. Lacking in imagination. Uninformed reimagining of lip-wristed, premature, ill-informed attempt at talentless fuckfest, recidivistic shit peddler, pedantic, listless, savagely boring, just one repulsive laugh after another.
I love that. Bonuses: -1 hand-eye coordination. Handshakes from hands now shake from anger. How shit it all is. Conceptualization passives heal +1 morale and gives 10 EXP. What? My hands are just perma shaking from how shit the world is. Oh my god, I'm like a liberal when I got elected. Oh shit. I'm getting canceled. Lolly lolly.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza.
Okay, this is our reading room. What the heck? We're like 25%. No, we're. Oh my gosh, there's so much to do. So much to do, so little time. Actually, it follows my flashlight. Or follows my mouse. If I right click it shows this, I like that. But we have to, we can't be using that all the time. Too bright. So I can collect the, interesting, I can collect the bottles already, but I just can't turn them in yet, I guess. Is this why it's called Disco Elysium? Okay. I see you. Let's fucking go. I ain't never heard this shit before. Alright. Oh, 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 oh.